what about if you're just starting, you're thinking about saving money, and
Good morning, Enid. It's 7:42 on this cold Thursday morning. Remember this name, Rock Her Pepper. We'll figure out what that's all about. Amanda Taylor joins us today on the set of Good Morning Enid. Amanda, welcome. That was pretty impressive, you skating in. So how long you been skating?
Almost 2 years.
2 years. Oh, I was going to say, maybe 20
good.
years. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, our special guest, Amanda Taylor, again known as your stage name or your derby name is Rock Her Pepper. Tell us about the name.
I like Dr. Pepper. That's pretty much it.
I should have seen that connection there somewhere. So.
I was thinking chili peppers for some reason, but that's just me thinking about food all the time. So.
Well, tell us about the Enid Roller Derby Girls. Last year we had some of your team members on about some of the events that took place, but you just recently joined, so you tell us about the Roller Derby Girls.
It's just a group of women love to roller skate. Even if you don't like to roller skate, you will love to roller skate. We are just now starting our season for the year, and women who want to skate. We go against other teams in the state, in the other states. We travel to Kansas and Arkansas, and it's a competitive sport. It's one of the fastest growing women's sports in the country right now. So
what do you think of all these bright lights, huh?
There's a lot of them.
Hey, Amanda, you mentioned that any woman can participate. How can they do that? How, if a woman in the area is interested, how can they participate in the Enid Roller Derby?
First off, they have to be at least 18.
Okay.
That's pretty much the rule.
Oh, okay.
They can just come out. Our next practice is on Sunday from 5 to 7 at Skate Town. And they show up. We can get them geared up. They can try it out, see if they like it. And if they like it, they can join the team.
Well, that's really good.
Well, and speaking of the team, I understand, Amanda, there's a state of Oklahoma team. Of course, there's the Enid version of the team. But then there's a couple of your teammates that represent Oklahoma on the state team. Tell us a little bit about the Oklahoma team, if you will. And who do they play? I guess it's other states?
Yes, there's this event called State Wars, and it's in Daytona, Florida this coming fall. And each state has a team that's comprised of skaters from different leagues. And back in November, they had tryouts, and two of our girls, Redneck Renegade and Nikki Sixkiller, tried out for the team, and they made it.
Sound like nice girls.
And, and they're actually going to be going up against Team Kansas February 18th up in Wichita.
Wow. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Now, where do you hold your events here in Enid?
Some of our events are at the Central National Bank Center.
Okay.
And then our others are at Skate Town.
Okay. And you're advertised through the paper or Facebook? How can people know about these events?
We have our Facebook page that we advertise our event through that. And then we put up posters all over town. You can go to our website. You can find out. Then our first one is actually March 25th.
Okay, March 25th. Oh, it's on the screen.
Okay. And that was going to be one of my questions. So your next event is March, is that right?
Yes, March 25th at the Central National Bank Center.
I think you said just a moment ago that practice is coming up on Sunday.
Yes.
Tell us about practice. What goes on there? I mean, do you just skate? I mean, do you just get the elbows out? I mean, tell us what. I mean, you've got to be in the physical shape. It's obvious that you're in the physical shape, the way you've been skating around studio, and you're not out of breath, so you are in physical shape. Tell us about practice.
It's 2 hours long, and we're skating for 2 hours. And we coach people who are just now joining, who don't know how to skate. We teach them how to skate.
Okay.
We teach them how to hit. We teach them how to block. We teach them how to fall.
Okay.
And then
we teach them how to hit. We teach them how to fall.
Yeah, it's pretty much like my first practice. They taught me how to fall, so you're not falling and breaking an arm. So like you have to just position yourself.
So with all the garb you have, I guess that helps you bounce off the floor.
Yes.
So it's really good to know that people or women should not be discouraged if they haven't skated before,
exactly,
or if they don't know how to do it. Because I would think, well, you have to be a pro, you have to be skating for over 20 years to join. But you don't have to.
No, we will teach you how to skate.
Okay, okay.
Our special guest this morning, Rock Her Pepper. This is Amanda Taylor. And Amanda, when did you move to Enid? It was just kind of recently, right?
We moved here June of 2015.
Okay, so it was kind of recently. Okay. And your husband's involved at Advance, correct?
Yes. He is the comptroller commander on base.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Amanda, does the Enid Roller Derby Girls raise any money for the community? Do you do any type of activity to help the community? Or
Yes, we actually, every time we have a bout or a game, a portion of the ticket proceeds, actually, we donate to a charity that we decide on before each bout. So each bout that we have, a different charity will get some of the proceeds. And we do volunteer work around town all the time. I remember last year we volunteered with Youth and Family Services, helping out with some of their events. And then a few of us, we go around and do volunteer work around town.
Amanda, is there, I guess when people see roller derby women, girls, whatever the term is, on television and they're doing all the action, if you will, is there anything that you want to share that would be clarification of the sport? I'm sure people have their opinions of what a roller derby girl is and what they do and stuff. Is there any misconceptions or anything about it? Because you have that platform right now to clear the air, clear the story.
Well, it's not like how it was back in the 70s where it was very televised, very dramatic and everything, but I read something recently where they described it as organized chaos. There are rules to it, but it's a contact sport. Like, you will get hit, but you just absorb the hit and keep going.
I see. So if you get frustrated with your husband, all you do is join the Enid Roller Derby Girls, right? And then you take it out on your partners or whatever. Anything else you want to share? This is great, and we appreciate your involvement in the community about giving back. Is there anything else you want to share? Is there a number, a Facebook account or something? How can folks say, well, I don't know if I'll come to practice, but I want to find out more?
Well, if you want to just come and just watch us practice, we have practice on either Sundays or Wednesdays at Skate Town. And if you have any questions, just contact us on Facebook, on email, or if you see one of us walking around or skating around, just come up to us. We're just like they're just normal people, just happen to wear skates.
At what time is the practice again?
Our next practice is this Sunday from 5 to 7.
5 to 7. And Wednesdays as well, 5 to 7?
Wednesdays is actually from 6:30 to 8:30.
Okay. If they can request more information on the
Jamara,
webpage.
I've learned one thing. I want Amanda, or Rock Her Pepper, I want her on my team. I don't want to play against her, so I want her to be on my team.
That's smart, yeah.
Amanda, thank you so much for being here. You get up at dark 30 to skate around and be with us here on television. We appreciate that. And we wish the Enid Roller Derby Girls the best. And again, you can go to the Facebook site to find those things out, and we wish you well. Do you have? Yeah, well, we can do this. Just don't break my hand.
I try not to.
Are there plans for you to be on the state team, or is it? How does that work? I guess people really tried out and qualified for the state team.
They have tryouts. It was down in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
And they have tryouts, and there's about 10 teams in Oklahoma alone.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so,
It's a bigger sport
women
than
from
I thought.
Exactly, it's the fastest growing women's sport.
Yeah. Somebody told me that. So.
Yeah, but yeah, a bunch of women tried out, and they have, I want to say, about 14 members, and they will be traveling and going up against different states, and then they'll have this big tournament in sometime this fall.
Okay. I want you to stay around a little bit longer, if you would, because I want to see Jamara in this and all of the garb or the gear that you have, because I'm sure Jamara looked pretty tough.
Amanda, thank you so much for joining us. And as you can see, they're tough girls with a big heart, Steve.